Meditative shaking with the 5 building blocks: body, breath, mind, energy, and spirit. Stand with your feet parallel, about shoulder width apart. Distribute the weight between the ball of the foot and the heels. Move your wrists, but put your mind in the finger joints. So the idea is to move the joint above the one we're trying to loosen, and to put the mind in the joints and try to determine the difference between left and right. So I move my wrists, but I put my mind in the finger joints. And I close my eyes and I ask myself, is there a difference? In my body, for example, my right finger joints are a little tighter than my left because I'm a righty. Next, you want to add, so this is on the body level. Next, we want to add the breath. So as you move your wrist and put your mind in the fingers, inhale, exhale deeply through the nose. The tongue touches the roof of the mouth. The mind is in the joints. Then move your elbows and put your mind in the wrists. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. The mind is in the wrists now. Next, we're going to add the energy block. So I want you to visualize a healing energy ball 2 inches below the navel. Move your elbows, put your mind in the wrists, and visualize the lower energy center. You can close your eyes. Then move your shoulders and put your mind in the elbows while visualizing still the lower energy center. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. When you inhale, draw the abdominal and the back muscles in. When you exhale, let them go out. Move your shoulders and put your mind in the elbows. Then we want to get the shoulders now. So move up and down on the floor. Bend your knees without lifting the heels off the ground. And let the shoulders just follow and passively move. You can move the spine backward, concave the chest, so that creates one sensation. You can move it to the center, that's another. And you can move it backward. So you can see that by creating the motion and changing shapes, you can create different sensation in your joints. Send your mind deep into the earth. So now we're adding the spirit block. So we have body, the shaking, breath, deep breathing in and out through the nose, moving the abdomen, the back muscles. Then we have the mind, where we put it into the energy center or into the joint that we're sensing. And last but not least, evoking the spirit, sending your mind deep into the earth. And sometimes you can also up into the heaven. Go to the ankles now and create a gentle pulse in the ankles. If I go to the heels, I get certain ligaments. If I go to the ball of the foot, I get others. And in the center, it changes. I can also shift the weight left and right, forward, backward, and that stimulates different ligaments within the ankle. Then go to the knees, still bending the knees gently up and down. Deep breathing through the nose, visualize the lower energy center. Put your mind in the heaven, in the earth, and in your lower energy center. The knees are not as easy to sense as the ankles, but some people do because they have some injury. If you feel any pain in the knee or in any joints, back off of this. Then let's go to the hips. The hips is a big joint like the shoulders, but it has many different sensations. Left, right, forward, backward. Try to activate all 5 building blocks in the same exercise. If it's too much, go slow. Over time, add each block. Is there a difference between your left hip and your right hip? Then you go into the vertebrae. So the vertebrae, you want to create a gentle pulse in the vertebrae. If you inhale and hold your breath a little bit, you can direct the pulse into the lumbar, the lower part of the spine. If you exhale and you move the shoulders a little bit forward, you can direct the pulse into the thoracic spine and up all the way the neck. Then don't forget, the jaw is also a joint. For the jaw, the best way is to go like this. Let go of the jaw and just move it with your hand. Once you finish the joints, you can now direct the pulse or the shaking into the muscles. Start with the chest muscles. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. Visualize the lower energy center. Send your mind deep into the earth. Then go to the back muscles. By moving the spine a little back in the shoulders, you can create slack in the skin and muscles in the back. And try to get this shake or vibration in the skin, muscles, on top of the skeleton. Never hold your breath. Then get the legs, muscles. Like remember to say, shake a leg. This is also like, it's a self-massage to the joints and the muscles, the skin, the fascia. And then at the end, just do whatever you feel like it. If you want the wrists, the fingers, if you want to move the shoulder, focus on the elbows, or if you want to pulse and shake and massage the leg joints, ankles, knees, and hip. With deep breathing, mind, visualize the lower energy center, and at the same time put your mind in the joints or the muscles or the skin or the fascia, and then send your mind deep into the earth and up into the heaven while visualizing the lower energy center. Unification of three forces, human, heaven, and earth. Close your eyes, bring your mind to your breathing. Feel the joints, everything is warm, is like patches of warmth. If you did it right, you'll experience patches of warmth because you created friction and movement in the joints. Let that heat spread into your bones, into your internal organs.